In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Achane. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Prescott. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that 1st down.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they will finally run him down. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Tua. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They aren't going for it. It's Tagovailoa.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The throw is going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Here's two. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
First and 10. To throw is Dak. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Second and a yard. They'll run with Dowdle. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Now Dowdle. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's second and 6. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up here on second down and 5. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Third down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. To the pylon, he's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Washington now to return it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Third down, 3 to go. Now Prescott. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys. They'll send their tight end left. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. On the play fake, Dak. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. 3rd and a yard. We'll try to pick this one up on the ground.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Rico Dowdle